Okay, so I'm not giving any kind of like. Okay, so I'm not giving any kind of game audio today for some reason. I have been having difficulty with my setting. Whatever. Okay, so let's go down to the memory lane from our favorite game, Genshin Impact. I mean, recently I've not been able to play all the quests and stuff. It's really hard. Genshin has a lot of contents, and I play other gacha games beside Genshin, like Honkai Star Rails and Zenless Zone Zero. So it's like I do not have a lot of time and I have to work, so it's not easy to play the game. Okay, so let's see. Let's go our memory lane. It seems like we have some setup here. Like we are visiting our like first journey at the Genshin Impact at the Statue of the Seven, but it's I think it's replaced by there is something suspicious going here. At the first statue of Starfall Lake, our statue of the Seven, our Tone de Bird statue replaced with Klee statue. I don't know. Let's see what's happened. I mean, it's most probably Alice doing. She always came up with wacky stuff like that. I don't know why she does that. I guess she's bored. Let's see what's plan she have stored for us. Okay, it's like all around, like going exploring Mondstadt like we did as when we started our journey. And here is Spanish. Oh, what the heck?
Yes, now we're too late. Oh, it's the ball! There's something huge in the sky! Okay, we all remember what Paimon said back then. Anyway, since he's here, that must mean we're about to meet another old friend in these woods.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I mean, Fenty is gonna go with that kind of play. I don't think, but who knows? Fenty is a wacky person also. Maybe he has also some plans. Let's say this is the first moment we met Deval in here.
Look, there he is! Back then, Devalin was tainted by the abyss, and Tonga's Barb was about to heal his wounds. But your control over Animal wasn't so great, so they noticed you, and but you've had tons of practice since then, so true. No need to go for a full-on rant.
Ah, our old friends have arrived.
And great welcome to Mondstadt, you two. The place.
Okay, that's not full on like previous. There's some things different, I guess. I mean, it's interesting, don't you think? We're starting our whole journey again from scratch, and we're here.
Lovely to see you, dearies. So what's the verdict? Did our special welcome ceremony meet the mark?
It wasn't.
It was very... You? That's for sure. Paimon can't believe the Knights of Favonius let you go that far. Where'd you move the real statue of the Seven anyway?
Oh, gracious me. You still haven't figured it out. If I had actually done something to that statue, I would have been locked up in the teensy room next door by now. So, my idea of a pleasant afternoon.
So, what's going on?
Now you're asking
The answer lies over here.
Nico.
Nicole? You're here too?
That's right. Our two lovely mages are here on vacation. In fact, everything you just experienced, but I'll leave the explanations to Miss Nicole. I trust you're well acquainted with her skill at explaining all manner of magic and phenomena.
Yep. We experienced that first.
This bubble is a new kind of magic Alice and I invented. Inside it is a small world created using... When you were busy reading that invitation to Mondstadt, Alice took the opportunity to place you within it.
That's something she would do.
We didn't even know.
I wouldn't be much of a dodo king if I couldn't pull off a simple trick like that.
All that to say, the things you saw weren't real. They don't... except for Venti and Devalin, of course. I invited Venti.
It's not every day you get to relive the beginning of your journey. It feels like listening to a verse you might not remember the name or melody, and still, I'm assuming your trip down memory lane was similarly magic.
Jean know about this or not? Hi, Monster.
Oh, no. Jean wrote that herself, I assure you. I wouldn't dare forge a letter under her.
So you do find somewhere.
Not with my daughter in her clutches. If you ever become a mother, you'll understand.
Come on. It's not like she's being held hostage.
The point is, this magical bubble was created at the request of the Knights of Favonius. With the expedition in Nodcry coming to an end, the Knights will be home before long.
Peter thinks it's better to give people time to reunite with their families. So he told Jean to hold off on a huge welcome reception for now. Of course, Jean has her own thoughts on the matter. You get the details.
As things stand, we're keeping the reception small, but there will be some activity. This magic bubble is one of them. The returning Knights can use it to catch on all the major events that have occurred in Mondstadt while they were gone.
That's really
Simply
generous
put,
of them,
It's a
actually.
reenactment of your adventures.
Indeed. The ultimate goal is for everyone to have a chance to take part in the excitement.
So, what about the parts that took a few, creative liberties?
Oh, those were there because the bubble world is still being transcribed and debugged. Memories are easy to extract, and the resulting information density is fine. But it's not. If memories are the only thing used to recreate a world, it's hard to ensure a lack of deviations. For example, these memories belong to Venti. But even for someone like him, whose memories are quite reliable, there is bound to be some variance, not to mention, on their own, memories lack an interactive component. So I added some self-deductive capabilities to this magic, which exacerbated the instability issues, unfortunately.
Yeah.
For instance, say we're recording memories and Lisa happens to fly into a fury over some overdue library books at the same time. A powerful thunderstorm might unfold in the bubble world out of nowhere. Luckily, there's a simple solution. We just have to send someone to scout things out first. Then we can manually correct anything that doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Plus, once the recording is complete, the magic will loop, so there won't be further deviations, and we won't need real people to act things out. And before it's all said and done, we'll be sure to cover our identity, Venti.
Much appreciated. Otherwise, buying around at the Angels share is gonna be much more of a hassle.
Like you're the one who is the buying.
It's settled then. We'll allow you to be the first to relive these precious memories, and in return, you'll be our eyes on the inside.
Yeah, but it sounds like fun. Besides, we already snapped a few pics of some potential bugs. Like that weird...
Oh, no, Paimon. That one was entirely intentional.
What? Serious?
As the creator of this world, I wanted a bit of creative license, I would think. Creating this bubble was no easy task. Is a little personal touch too much?
I doubt anyone will mind. As far as I'm concerned, you're free to do as you please. This is Mondstadt, after
Yeah,
all.
free city.
Oh, well. Hi, Mom.
In that case, we'll be counting on you to continue testing our work tomorrow.
Why not check out the other events at the testing grounds in the meantime? Jean should be there.
We'll go say hi. She's the one who invited us at...
I think nothing of it. Now that the world is at peace, you two are overdue for a vacation. Best to make the most of it.
Is the world at peace right now? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, this thing's hard. I know, man. Okay, let's go back. Well, let's see what's the acting grandmaster have to say with us. I mean, there should be a lot of things she need to say, but she usually doesn't really talk much. Although it's very Jean-like. Let's go. We can always take a shortcut. I mean, when I started playing this game, I usually take all the shortcuts I can. I know people say
Yes,
that
good
you
work.
should
We'll go
experience
with
the
this
real
setup.
world, but I like that way. I mean, saving time is also really necessary for
Hey,
me.
Jean. We're here.
Honorary Knight, Paimon, welcome back. Did you have a good time in Alice's magic bubble?
Yeah, it was so cool. Paimon's looking forward to getting back.
I'll be sure not to spoil it then. I imagine you might be interested in what went into the preparation, though. I loved the idea when Alice brought it up, but I knew it would take a great deal of reenactors, not to mention recruiting Dvalin. Luckily, Venti, or rather, Lord Barbados, agreed to help. After that, I opened up where countless volunteers jumped at the chance to reenact your story's honorary night. It took me 2 days just to read through all the applications. A lot of people have gotten involved, and that includes quite a few familiar faces as well.
I don't know
Are you
any
one
of
of
them.
Yes, according to Alice, I'm one of the leading ladies.
Yeah, there are other activities here too, right? Sounds like there's a lot on your plate.
Ah, well, such are the duties of the acting Grandmaster. I'm used to it. For those of us who have been holding down the fort, so to speak, the return of the expedition team is a matter of great importance. The Grandmaster contacted me and said not to organize a grand reception on their behalf, and I understand where he's coming from. I'm sure the team will be exhausted upon returning, and making a big fuss might just tire them out further.
I'm sensing a butt in there somewhere. Tone Deaf Bard said you had other ideas.
Yes, well, those of us here in Mondstadt have been awaiting their return, for resuming normal life after such a long expedition will be quite an adjustment. An official welcome might help them feel at home and reacclimate to life here. Not to mention, it's a chance for the people to show them no matter how long we've been apart, we're still family. Yes, absolutely. And I don't know, perhaps I am overstepping.
So, besides the whole bubble thing,
Here, I'll show you. First, this is an arena we've set up to showcase Favonius blade work.
I mean,
The
you guys
cavalry
also
company is
know,
in charge of this
like,
one. I'm sure there will be some
you
exciting
guys
sessions.
also know, after we go on to a big trip or something like that for an important work like business trip, you, it doesn't really matter if you go outside of a country or not. If you just go to a different state and like do all the work or just roam around there, and after that you came back to home, you feel so much like your battery is going down all the way to zero. You're gonna shut off at any moment. At that moment, after that exhaustion, if someone like, oh, you came from a journey, let us celebrate. You accomplished that. It's really a big of headache. It's the much my personal opinion. I mean, at the point Gene is making does make sense, but I also think that they really do need rest. Like Varka said, Varka is actually pretty also, although he looked bit goofy, but whoever, everyone have their own characteristic, and I can see where Gene is coming from. So keeping it small is gonna be really friendly.
ooh, that means we'll get to see Kaya on stage.
That's right. Compared to me, he's much better at keeping things interesting, even when the subject matter is quite serious. I can think of no better person for the job.
Yeah, I don't know that actually. I'm not agreed with that. Kaya has pretty shady background. But whatever, he's a good friend. And oh, and on that matter, I have to say one more thing. Like, also may be some people suffer from this environment. Like, this accomplish a big task. After that, no one like, you got thank you for accomplishing big. I mean, if no one congratulate you or give you like a a praise for your accomplishment, you're gonna be sad, bit sad. It happened to me a lot of time. I did something, I expected people to appreciate my work, but they didn't. I know they did in their heart, but they didn't show it on the face. Sometimes you just need to like show people that yes, you did a good job, and then people will greatly that people will greatly be happy. Some people can say that, oh, you did that, but it's not like he have to yeah, appreciate you. It's their own opinion, and I agree with that. But still, it doesn't really it doesn't really make you feel any good. And sometimes just a little encouragement and little praise can do wonders.
You're as modest as ever, Haji.
Over here, we're running a wind glider speed shooting event. It's not hard to guess who's in charge of this one, I'm sure.
Yeah, Amber, most probably.
Yes, her gliding skills are top notch, and she's quite creative when it comes to event design. Be sure to check it out when the time comes. There's also a booth that will serve as a reception area where people can relax and chat with each other. A few simple games will be available as well. Hertha is in charge of the drink stall, but we're still working on the menu.
Well, the more alcohol options, the better, I think. The expedition team likes the strong stuff.
Fair point. Huh?
What's with that face?
Grandmaster, you're back? Well, apologies. We're not quite done with the
Hey. Relax, Gene, relax. No need to get all formal with me. I split from the group to make it back first. Pretend I'm not even here.
Yeah, that could be happening. Like, you're like her boss. How she's gonna be relaxing. I'm gonna turn off camera for a moment. Wait a minute. But I'll still be commentating on the things. Although there is nothing to comment, to be honest. The story is the own league on its own. Nothing more, nothing less. Managing a stream is hard. Maybe someday I'll be able to hire a manager who will manage the stream for me.
Besides, I knew you'd want to surprise us, no matter what I said.
Oh, I see.
If I didn't tell you to put on the brakes, I knew you'd go full throttle and start planning the next Ludi Harpastum or Windbloom Festival. You put so much pressure on yourself, diving headfirst into the deep end without thinking about how much is on your plate. I just didn't want you to overwork yourself, that's all.
Oh,
That's actually a point.
that's actually really nice of you.
Yeah, well, looking out for my fellow knights comes with a job. As for the event, food, drink, and fun in spades without too much pomp and circumstance. Yeah, just like a Mondstadt festival should be. The team will feel at home in no time.
That's far too...
I mean it, just trust my judgment. Anyway, you two, now that I'm finally back in my old stomping grounds, let me treat you to a meal. I'll even introduce you to the Good Hunter's secret.
Oh, nice!
Actually, Grandmaster, there's a few things I'd love for you to look over. Since you seem to have, perhaps we could go back to headquarters.
Hang on. You know this is just a pit stop, right? There's not going to be time.
Of course. Still, you are the Grandmaster.
Oh, you have no idea what this means. I'll be trapped in the office until tomorrow morning.
It's not that dramatic. If we make haste, we'll finish before dawn.
As much as Paimon wants to check out that secret menu, you should at least...
All right. Guess I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, no need to be so dramatic, bro. He is always so much dramatic. Okay, at least, what's he got store for us? It's not Elise actually. Okay, there are some games we can play. Let's see. Let's start with Ember since our journey started with Ember, then we'll go to Kaya. Like that. Oh, let's try Ember. Let's do things order, okay? First Ember. Yeah, we don't have any voice, man. That's sad. Oh wow, that's... I don't know what to explain. Shah. What does that mean? Let's see how strict we can be. Oh, let's not do that. Yeah, that's gibberish. I really don't like reading instruction. I just like to feel those things myself. I mean, it's good to have instruction, but I like my free spirited nature. Just wanna do fail things and then do in proper order. Like, I mean, failing is learning, you know. I mean, reading is good, but I like to experience thing on hand, cause that things makes me feel good. Okay, so we can shoot, I guess, but there's a target we have. Oh, okay. Can go up and down, but we still like we have to dodge and then we have a target. Like two sets of lines together. Okay, that's good. That's good. Not that bad. Yeah. So let's see what can we do. Ah, I miss. Oh my god, it's getting hectic. Not something we can't do. Always get your help. Okay, this is like what? Aerospace and stuff? Those kind of things. Okay. Yeah, firepower, go! Yeah, I lost 2 lives. That was my bad. Now normal mode. We could always say this is open world mode, maybe. And although we are really not controlling where we're going, still open world enough. Yeah, multiple shots. Give it to me. Now, time for the boost. Yeah, to be honest, it was good. I like the place. But thing is that the more I think I like in this game is fighting. Fighting is just awesome. Cause I don't hate these events like this, but once in a while I get bored. Then I can play this game. But the most of thing I like action games, to be honest. The mini game stuff is good, but it's not for me. But still, I like to enjoy the full event. You know, since they made it, why not enjoy it? Okay, so let's go to our favorite Lisa and see what does she have for us.
Hello there, honorary knight and the
Actually,
helpering wife.
they have voice. That's good.
It's so nice to meet you, Honorary Knight and Lady Paimon. Glenfidia, at your service.
Looks like you're in a good mood, Hertha. And nice to meet you, Glenfidia. By the looks of things, you're about ready to open?
Indeed. Thanks to some help from the angel's share and the cat's tail, our drink stand is ready to go. Besides all the classics, we also mix cocktails to order, and are currently offering a limited time delivery service.
Cocktails? Do you remember that time we served as bartenders at the Angel's Share? And recently you've also shown off your skills at the flagship and not.
The only thing is, our current drink selection is quite traditional, and it stopped feeling fresh long before the expedition began. To offer everyone some more exciting choices, we're planning to, but I need to get back to handling resident requests. And Glenfidia doesn't have much experience mixing drinks. Plus, we've got a whole bunch of outstanding delivery orders on hand.
Yeah,
On a
that
very
tend to be
night,
happened.
if you're free, could you maybe help us out for a while? Just until my other squad gets back from the Stormbearer Mountain.
You'll be amply compensated, of course, plus double pay for overtime, depending on your performance metrics.
I'm not sure what performance metrics are, but she's happy to help with deliveries. As the best guide into that, Paimon needs to keep up with the changing times. Besides, this will give her the chance to explore the city and stay up to date with all the recent goings-on.
Working with you two is always such a breeze.
I'll do my best to support Lady Paimon in any way I can. I'm very skilled when
Lady
it comes to things
Paimon.
like portioning out drinks.
That's a new title.
Alright, well, if you're ready to, then let's get to work.
Yeah, let's get those work done. Or else... Nothing. Just joking around. Okay. So, we have to mix our cocktail like Angel's here we did. Although I forgot most of the recipe, to be honest. I don't even know what to do. So, never too late. Do things again. Learn from or scratch, whatever.
Oh my, it looks like Hertha has gone back to her duties, and Glenfidia is away somewhere too. Has our dear cutie taken complete charge of the drink stand? Wonderful. Now I can order without worrying about ending up with one of the logistics company's specials. The type of drink that keeps you awake all night, leaving you no choice but to pass the time working. That's right. I'm just a carefree librarian now. If only there weren't so many people with overdue books, and I didn't have to go door to door to get them back. I would have dropped by to chat with you sooner, and try out delightful creations, of course. Let me think. I don't really have a favorite drink. Just wrestle me up something rejuvenating that'll lift my spirits. And if it could help me nod off to sleep later, that would be even better.
Okay, some milk, Samantha, and cocoa. So let's first add milk. And then, yeah, smetana. Smetana? Whatever. And cocoa. Caramel, not cocoa. Is that really cocoa? I never held the cocoa fruit on my hands, so I don't know. Let's go to the next round. Now let's turn. Cut the ingredient into large pieces. So, cut into large. Next. Yeah, he looks happy. Then it does thing. I do thingy there of thing. Shake gently. Okay. Give it a gentle shake. And here is your drink, served fresh with a gentle and nice cup. Aromatic goblet M. Next, pour it, bro, pour it. And here is a small lamp glass. Crash. So with it is once and completed.
Here's a snow-kissed dawn. Hope you like it.
It's delicious, cutie.
Cutie.
Pleasantly tart, sweet, but not cloying, smooth on the palate, with a refreshing aftertaste.
Yeah.
If anything, though, I seem to be feeling a little more energetic than I'd like. Perhaps you've unwittingly unraveled Glenfidia's secret and concocted an even more effective pick-me-up? Don't worry, there's no rush. Your eyes are aglow with... Let's chat for a while. Take your time.
Yeah, can do that.
Since you're asking, it's been a bit of an unusual. There's a chef, fresh out of training in Fontaine, who's recently taken up a position at the Goth Grand Hotel. She borrowed our most valuable book, the Mondstadt Malin. Apparently, she plans to use dessert-making techniques to improve the taste of various savory dishes. Something about reducing their greasiness. Indeed, and judging by the results, she rather overdid it with the caramel sauce. What should have been fragrant meat slices ended up tasting nauseatingly sweet. Caramel sauce is such a fantastic ingredient, you know? It never fails to please when added to drinks. Sometimes I even add a spoonful to my improving food, I suppose, isn't always about being.
Okay.
Lately? So careful with your wording, cutie. Is that because you think that I, too, might have changed since we last met? Or simply because you can't remember? Not bad at all. A flawless answer. Back in my student days, I might have been drawn to every new and exciting ingredient I read about, constantly expanding my horizons and stepping out of my comfort zone. But now, I've grown accustomed to a life of comfort and routine. To paraphrase a certain Leo-Ed legal expert, my life is fast approaching a state of living out one's golden years in peace and comfort. I'm no longer so easily moved by adventure and excitement.
Sounds
I'm
like
sure
an
you
old
remember,
lady.
a few
Don't
years
say
ago,
that to her,
when we were
okay?
adventuring
She's gonna
together,
definitely kill
you
you.
found me that sweet-tasting alchemical ingredient. Well, my tastes haven't changed a bit since then.
Okay. Today's special notebook.
Oh, this? That was for another. A large contingent of the expedition team will be returning to Mondstadt soon. They've been away for such a long time, so there's a good chance many of their tastes have changed. Jean asked me to visit some of their families to try and get a better understanding of what new ingredients. Well, they've all devoted their blood, sweat, and time to protecting Mondstadt. Based on what I gathered, the most requested ingredient was cacahuatl from Natlan. It seems like our knights have developed a taste for cocoa. In their letters, many of them mention that they rely on cocoa to keep themselves energized. I've tried hot cocoa myself, and I must say, I find it. Surely you're not suggesting I'd take this opportunity to sneak off on a little countryside wander. You caught me. My investigations into Mondstadt's lesser-known drinks took me to Dawn Winery, where I had a little on my way back. I ran into Amatal out on patrol. She'd encountered some monsters she didn't know how to deal with, and in her desperation, I accompanied her on a detour to Wolvendom to teach some raving hounds a lesson. It's been a while since I've had such an invigorating workout. As expected,
Let's try our new recipe. I didn't know you can make new recipes just talking to others. Okay, so let's simmer, add caramel, do not add cocoa. So we have to leave the cocoa out and add wood flock. Next. Now we have to cut things to any size, huh? Since it's a drink, I think cut into the small bits gonna be okay. Shake gently. Shake, 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 shake. And here you go, your new drink for yours truly, madam. And large goblet or small goblet? Let's go with large. Classic temperature large. Okay. Next. Raspberry garnish. Wow, that looks cute. Next.
Finished! A new creation. Custom made for you. This should help you fall asleep quickly and guarantee you peaceful dreams. It's called a slumbering rose.
From the colors to the choice of glass, everything's been carefully crafted. You've turned it based purely on appearance. It's exactly my style.
Yeah, it's
Time to
also
see how it
Lisa's
tastes.
color.
Full mark. It's like savoring an exquisite dessert before taking a stroll along the shore of Cider Lake. I no longer feel drained of energy, but neither am. I'm actually starting to feel a little sleepy. As a bed, so good, in fact, that I feel like writing an article to extol the virtues of this slumbering rose. I can use it as an opportunity to crown you the new maestro of mixology. Speaking of lakeside strolls, why don't you join me next time there's a clear, warm day, when any walk would be more relaxing with you to talk then.
Oh
when
my
we get
god,
back,
I'm
you can fix me up
blushing.
another glass of slumbering
Maybe
rose.
too much.
And I'll make just as sure to hold you to that. When the time comes, I won't accept any excuses.
Wow, that's like an order. Sometimes you just because every workaholic needs someone to command them in their life, or they'll die by overwork. Okay, homebound anecdotes. Okay, so echoes of memory. So we have to go to different place. Okay. We'll do that later. And what do I have here? New weapon! It looks like it's for Lisa for some reason. Don't know, don't care. Let's go slaughter some enemies to our very own way. So we have our gliders. Let's go battle. First, let's start with Kaya. There is a lot of detail. I want to avoid the detail. I'm really not good with the details, you know. Okay, let's fight. Fight is the only thing I enjoy. Let's get. Although there is bound to be failing, but whatever. Never goes. Hmm. So there is the really focus on the shrill damage. Could use gene power here. And work all the work is a shrill pawn. So let's use Venti. And after garnish, since we can use a attack. And for the healing, let's use our favorite Benny. Start and start. Here we go. Venti has a power and you can turn him into damage dealer and all that. It's really specific, but
Thunder! The abyss is burning! Shadow!
Here we go. Time for takeoff. Go in!
Warrior sweeping in! Shrimp! Burn! Get back! The abyss is burning! Shadow!
Think you can get away? Everybody stand back!
Burn!
okay. Go ahead, Anderson. Okay, I
Time
get
for
it.
takeoff. Go in!
Stay away from me! Warrior sweeping in! Burn! Flash!
Okay, so like this. Like this, like this. Like this. Like this, like this. It could be like, since they are all the same way, we can kill all of them with single strike. And like this, we'll strike all of them. If we just go this way, strike all of them. Okay. You did a good job, guys.
Think you can get away? Everybody stand back!
The story has only just begun! Get back! Warrior sweeping in! Burn!
Okay, we did a good job. Or so I want to think that, but that. I mean, it's like, have you guys ever played Metal Gear Rising Revengers? And in that game, you have Blade Mode. It was feeling like I'm using Blade Mode. Not entirely like that, but close enough. Okay, so we have our thing. Start with sense, elemental skill, plunging attack, increased damage. Okay, so Since it's the cause of plunging attack, we can use. Should we use a Pyroarchon? Although we have a damage dealer, I don't think we should use her. Then plunging attack. 10. And for last in the list, who should we choose? Let's choose Ayato. I don't know why, but for some reason I think Ayato would be good here. My Ayato, I haven't built my Ayato that well, to be honest. Don't know why, I just didn't have really time to do that.
There is no escape.
Cascade, Kamisato up.
Suyu!
Make way for the
Headbutt! By my spark, the night burns! Kapow! Heads up!
Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
Be still.
Scatter. Skyward.
Mind the damage.
Stray cloud converge.
One fell swoop! Well, now. Up below!
Like I never fought with this monster.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
You're incoming! Heads up!
Seize the skies.
Smash down! Kapow! Yeah! Look out below! Charge! Headbutt! One fell swoop!
Make way for the attack.
Mind the damage.
Yeah, I didn't really choose my team currently, but I'm gonna go with that. Was a good experience actually, the thing. Genshin does a lot of effort, but their rewarding system is suck as hell. They don't give much reward. Other game does provide a lot of reward for free to play players. So Genshin in that criteria, I don't know. Genshin has something in mind or not. Okay, it was good. Varka. Yeah, Varka. What you trying to say, Varka? Okay, so that's it, I guess, for today. Don't have any mission like that. We have to come back tomorrow for more. Could always get something from here. Oh my god. I've not been able to pull Varka at all. I do want Varka. He looks cool. Although this although Varka's signature weapon. That's so cool. Okay, thank you guys. I think today I'm gonna stop my stream here. I'll do other games, but that's it for today. I am really exhausted, to be honest.